Hey, welcome to 60 Seconds with the Allen firm. I'm joined again by Casey Thompson. He's of counsel with our firm. And a question we get a lot, Casey, is what are some alternatives to a full probate? So what are some probate alternatives? Can you speak on that for a minute?
Absolutely, and it's a really great thing. For those of you that aren't familiar with it, starting off, probate is a court proceeding to distribute a deceased person's estate. So it's how you close out and handle the estate. And there's a lot of different options. Some are better than others. There's that you can file for a really kind of a declaratory judgment from the probate court on a determination of heirship. This is expensive. It's it takes a long time. And so avoid it if at all possible.
Yeah.
This is one of the ways that you do it if the deceased person did not have a will, if they passed without a will. And but this is usually when there's conflict in the family and they're having to kind of prove the connections. One of the other options would be a muniment of title, and this would be if there was a will, but it may not be a really, really good will. That's another way that you can avoid kind of the whole full probate process and go through the muniment of title. But this is not a DIY kind of thing for anybody. There's some really specific details that have to go through there, and then you have to report back to the court 180 days later. And so it's really a more of a legally technical thing. The one that probably should get most of the attention is a small estate affidavit. This is a way that we can avoid the full formal probate. There are some requirements here, and it's exactly what it sounds like. It is a small estate affidavit. So as long as the value of the estate is less than $75,000, and that doesn't count the homestead property and some of the personal property stuff. There's like a $50,000 cap for personal property, and then also the homestead. So not counting those, if the rest of the estate is less than $75,000, then after the deceased is passed, you have to list the date of death. You have to list all of the known assets and liabilities of the decedent. One of the trickier parts is you have to have all of the potential heirs or distributees all have to sign it. So you have to list the name and address of all of them, and they all have to sign it. But once you do this, you can get, once you jump through all those hoops, you can get that affidavit, and now whoever has that can go wrap up the rest of the affairs. So anything that requires transfer of title for like car titles or closing or opening savings accounts or brokerage accounts and retirement funds, now you have legal documentation from the court that allows you to go handle those things.
Oh, that's good, Casey. That's super helpful. So determination of heirship, which are usually more difficult proceedings, the muniment of title, which is kind of a short skip on the probate, but still a lot of technical requirements, and then the small estate affidavit.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's great. Casey, thank you for your help. That's been super, super good, and hopefully we'll give some alternatives people can consider that they may or may not qualify for. So appreciate your time today.
Absolutely. Glad to help.